Think you've already heard the weirdest facts the world has to offer? Well, get ready, because today we're diving into 10 bizarre and fascinating truths that are stranger than fiction. From zombie roaches to exploding lakes, and even life forms sealed away for millions of years. Let's begin. Fact 1. The sealed cave of time. Deep in Romania lies a cave that was completely cut off from the rest of the world for 5.5 million years. Inside, the air is toxic, filled with high levels of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. And yet, life thrives. Scientists discovered strange creatures, blind spiders, worms, and insects that evolved in total isolation. It's a hidden ecosystem, living proof that life can adapt in places we think impossible. Fact 2. The secret language of trees. Forests aren't silent. In fact, trees communicate. Beneath the soil lies an underground network of fungi nicknamed the Wood Wide Web. Through these connections, trees share nutrients with their weaker neighbors, and even send out warning signals if there is a threat, like insects. It's not fantasy. It's a living, breathing internet beneath our feet. Fact 3. The brain-hacking parasite. There's a tiny parasite that can literally rewire behavior. It's called Toxoplasma gondii. When it infects a rat, it makes the animal lose its natural fear of cats. Suddenly, the rat becomes reckless, wandering close to predators. Why? Because the parasite needs the rat to get eaten, so it can complete its life cycle inside a cat's body. Nature has a way of creating its own zombie stories. Fact 4. Ripples in reality. We usually think of space as calm and empty, but it's not. When two black holes collide, they send massive ripples across the universe called gravitational waves. These waves don't just move through space. They actually stretch and squeeze space-time itself. We didn't even know this was real until 2015, when scientists finally detected them. Imagine reality itself vibrating because two distant giants slam together. Fact 5. The frozen frog that cheats death. Most creatures would die if frozen solid, but not the wood frog. In winter, its body literally shuts down. The heart stops beating, the lungs stop breathing, and ice crystals form in its organs. It looks dead. And yet, when spring comes, the frog thaws out, wakes up, and hops away as if nothing happened. It's nature's real-life resurrection. Fact 6. Leeches as thermometers. The 1800s were a strange time for medicine. Among the bizarre practices, doctors once believed that leeches could measure fevers. They would place a leech in water and watch how it wriggled. The more frantically it moved, the higher they assumed the patient's temperature was. Needless to say, the medical world has come a long way since then. Fact 7. The lake that could kill millions. In Africa sits Lake Kivu, a beautiful body of water hiding a terrifying secret. Beneath its surface lies an enormous pocket of methane and carbon dioxide. If the gases were ever released suddenly, it could suffocate millions of people living nearby. Scientists compare it to a ticking time bomb, a rare natural phenomenon that reminds us just how fragile life around these places really is. Fact 8. Exploding ants. In Southeast Asia lives a species of ant with a very unusual defense mechanism. When threatened, it commits suicide by literally exploding. These ants rupture their own bodies, releasing a sticky, toxic goo that traps and poisons their enemies. It is an ultimate act of self-sacrifice. Tiny insect warriors designed to go out with a bang. Fact 9. The forgotten trash on the moon. When we think about the moon, we picture a pristine, untouched world. But in reality, astronauts left behind a surprising amount of space trash. From tools and equipment to an actual family photo sealed in a bag, there are nearly 200 tons of human-made objects sitting on the lunar surface. Among them, 2 golf balls hit during Apollo 14. Our footprint on the moon is bigger and stranger than we think. Fact 10. The zombie roach factory. Finally, meet the emerald jewel wasp. It's beautiful to look at, but terrifying in behavior. This wasp hunts cockroaches, and when it finds one, it stings it directly in the brain. The venom takes away the roach's ability to escape, turning it into a zombie. The wasp then leads the helpless insect into its burrow, lays an egg on it, and seals the exit. When the larva hatches, it eats the roach alive. A nightmare worthy of science fiction, but it's completely real. So, which of these strange facts surprised you the most? From caves lost to time, to ants that explode, and frogs that freeze themselves solid, our world is full of bizarre wonders hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this journey into the weird and fascinating, make sure to subscribe and stick around, because there are always more hidden truths waiting to be uncovered.